Alright, Solo Leveling episode 24. The animation, the pacing, the camera work, it was clean, explosive and just so satisfying to watch. The kind of fight where you are not just watching action, you are watching storytelling through motion. Peak. Even if you are someone who thinks this show is overhyped, I don't think you can deny the quality of that fight. And there is way more to talk about this week, so way more than just a flashy combat, so let's break it down. Let's start with obvious, Jinwoo vs Ant King. This was easily one of the most beautifully directed fights in the anime so far. I love how they broke it up, not just blow for blow, but moments of creativity. Jinwoo tossing daggers, landing punches, catching them in the air, spinning down with a final strike. Just great choreography. And they did throw in a couple of those flashy line speed effects that I don't really like, where you just see the motion blur and glowing eyes, but thankfully they kept it minimal. So the rest was just pure fire, and the soundtrack, chef's kiss. The tension it added was insane. So, the Ant King isn't just brute strength, he's adapting. He tries healing mid-fight, which is clearly Bongu's ability. He uses the ice powers that seem borrowed from the other Fallen Hunter. This guy is stacking skills like an endgame boss. And Jinwoo's not just reacting though, he's learning. He starts using commander stats, evolves his techniques mid-fight, and eventually pushes past the Ant King's poison and shell defense. And the show implies his emotional state. It's maybe his connection to Chahi is driving him beyond his limits, but the animation that we got during a final combo, the dagger tolls, the punches, the evolution of his fatal move into mutilation, it was so clean. And next point that I would want to talk about is where things get interesting. Yeah, let's call it interesting. It's Jinwoo's sudden desperation to save Chahi. It felt a little off. The show hasn't exactly developed a deep connection between them so far, so watching Jinwoo freak out over her injury raised a few eyebrows. And we've seen him be heroic. Yes, but emotional? Not really. This sudden switch in urgency feels a little unearned, But potions are not working and he needs a healer, so this leads to a major question. Who is Jinwoo going to resurrect? There are two options. One, he tries to resurrect Bongu, and even if it means angering the rest of the team, for sure. And the second option is that he goes for the Ant King, and we know that Ant King possesses the Bongu's healing powers after consuming him, so the second option feels more likely. It's cleaner narratively, and if he resurrects a monster, no one questions it. But if he resurrects a friend, now we are in morally gray territory, especially since it would be live on broadcast. And let's be honest, that way would be more compelling in drama and imagine the fallout. I love this idea. This idea for sure. But I guess he will go with Ant King. So by the end of the episode, we are left with a brutal cliffhanger. So Cha is dying, Jinwoo's out of options, he looks at the camera and boom, closing credits. You know they did it on purpose, yeah? And what's next? Probably resurrection, but who and at what cost? Oh, and also worth noting, the Japanese hunters are down to their last three, and the higher-ups are still trying to use this mess to their advantage, and why they don't just watch TV? I guess the whole world would be watching this broadcast, so it's just stupid. They don't know what's going on. And yeah, this is one of the strongest episodes yet, not just for the fight, but for the tension and the setup for what's coming next. So Solo Leveling keeps pushing itself visually, but now it's starting to explore deeper ideas too, like resurrection, morality, and the cost of power. If they actually go there, this could be more than just flashy action, it could be something special. Oh, if you are still here, I guess you enjoyed this breakdown, so drop a like and subscribe. I'll be here next week for the last episode, and I already know it's going to be wild. Bye.